If you want to grow and monetize a YouTube channel for your personal reasons or for a business, there are 3 fundamental things that you have to follow, and I wanted to share those with you in this video. I've now grown 4 different monetized channels on YouTube, and my biggest channel now is reaching almost 400,000 subscribers and almost 100 million views. So from what I've learned, I wanted to create this channel to kind of teach you everything I know about growing on YouTube as a content creator. And why 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, the title for this video? The reason is that's when you could join the YouTube Partners program, where they pay you for views. Now, just to give you an idea how much they pay you, for about 1 million views on YouTube, you could earn $2,000 or so. There is a wide range, so that's an average for 1 million views, $2,000 US if you join the Partners program when you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, before I show you the 3 tips, on this channel, every single week, I'm gonna give you actionable things that you could do to grow a YouTube channel and create content like I'm doing here. And if you wanna learn more and kind of skip over some of the mistakes I made along the way of growing multiple different channels, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell, and you'll be notified every single week of the new content. Tip number 1 is having a very clear upload schedule. Before you start on YouTube, or if you've been doing it for a while, make sure this is set in place. And by this, I mean, are you going to upload to YouTube once a week, once a day, once a month, 3 times a week? Whatever the number is, you have to decide that and you have to stick to it. I've never ever seen a YouTube channel, maybe 2 or 3 in a lifetime of being on YouTube, that got lucky without following this. Most YouTube channels that systematically grow treat it like a business with a very clear schedule. So what should that schedule be? Well, on this channel, I'm doing once a week. On my main channel, I do once a day. But a very good compromise where you could keep up with quality and quantity, from what I've seen, is 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday could be a schedule where you upload on those days. Now, I batch record my videos on like a Sunday, so they're all ready for those days. So I'm not recording every single day, but I'm batch recording, but I do upload on the days that I set to upload, depending on what channel I'm growing. So what I want you to do right now is, if you don't have an upload schedule, create one for yourself, and then you could tweak this. If it ends up being too much, or you have more time and you could do more, you could tweak this. But have one so you could start from that point and then tweak it as needed as you go along. Tip number 2 is you have to kind of have an idea for your upcoming videos ahead of time. So what I do once a month, I actually dedicate a day to brainstorm ideas for the whole month. And I put that in a sheet document, a Google Sheet document. So anytime I could refer back to it and come up with an idea like this. Each time I sit down to record a video, I just want to record that video. I don't want to have to think about the topic for that video, script that video. So I do those ahead of time, okay? This tip is regarding the ideas for your videos. Now, where do you get those ideas? I always talk about this tool called TubeBuddy for YouTube. It has a keyword explorer built into it. So I'll put a link below. You could check that out, and I'll put a link to that video where I describe more on how that works. But if you download TubeBuddy with the keyword explorer, type in the keyword to whatever content you're making, gaming, fitness, whatever it may be, just type in the keyword, and then it will give you a ton of different ideas. You could also use the YouTube search bar, just typing your keyword for whatever topic you're covering on YouTube, and it will give you related ideas, okay? And then you make your big list related to that. Now, tip number 3 is related to views and is promoting on Facebook. And let me explain. This will help you get to 4,000 hours of watch time. If you have a clear schedule for your videos, and if you have topics that are good that you researched and you made a list, now all you have to do is constantly make videos, right? And over time, as you improve, they will get views. But it's so frustrating to wait, right? So tip number 3 is a way to kind of boost your views in the very beginning, because a lot of times you may not get any views when you publish a video, and that's hard to keep going when that's happening at first for months, right? So with Facebook group, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go on Facebook and look for groups related to whatever you're making videos about. Now with YouTube, there are YouTube related Facebook groups where people are basically just putting their videos and asking other people on YouTube to watch and like and so on. I don't recommend you do that, because most people on those groups are there for self-promotion. They're not there to help other people out. And even if they are, they may not be interested in your fitness video or your gaming video or whatever type of videos you're making. What I want you to do is I want you to find Facebook groups related to your video. You're making meditation videos, find meditation Facebook groups and share that. They're more likely, the people in that group, to click on that video and actually watch it. What ends up killing most YouTube channels is retention time and watch time being very, very low. So if you use outside sources like Facebook groups that are just for YouTube growth and monetization, they don't work, right? Because people will click on your 20-minute video and watch like 10 seconds of it, or maybe less, just to give you a thumbs up and leave. But that's not retention time. You're not retaining those people for a long period of time, right? You want them to stick to your video and watch at least half of it, and that's gonna help you on the long run, okay? So just to recap, the 3 tips are having a very clear upload schedule. So set that and put it on the wall and stick to it like it's your job. And if you really wanna be successful on YouTube, you won't miss an upload, okay? I've seen people that never missed an upload in 4 years and stuck with their schedule, and now they're in the millions of subscribers. Okay. Tip number 2 is know your video titles and topics in advance. Make yourself a Google Sheet or any document that has those for your whole month of schedule. So if you're doing once a week, have 4 video topics always ready to go in advance. Do this for yourself at least once a month. And tip number 3, to get views early on, you will get views over time, but to get views early on, use Facebook group that are related to whatever type of videos you're making. Not random Facebook groups, but ones that are related to the type of video you're making, like meditation, fitness, gaming that I've talked about before. And if you follow these tips and everything else I'm gonna share on this channel, I believe you will be on your path to getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the shortest amount of time. Now, this doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a month. It takes some time. But if you follow this path, you eventually will get to that point as you get better on camera and with your video content. So I hope you found this video useful. Make sure you subscribe again for weekly content related to YouTube growth and monetization, and I will see you next time.